Hey y'all, it's May the 7th, 2016, and like I said before, um, and many times, this channel, one of the main purposes behind it is discussing the ongoing tribulation, and we're balls deep in it.
Alright. However, at the same time, it's very important to remember that there's a balance to everything, alright? There's things that are very concerning taking place that you and I are going to want to be aware of. Right? Very concerning, very worrying things. But at the same time, man, we gotta remember this. We gotta remember that we need to enjoy ourselves. We need to enjoy the world around us, the beautiful parts of it. We need to take time to relax. Right? We need to take time to show people whom we love that we do indeed care about them. Alright? This is important to do every day. We need to take time to entertain ourselves and distract ourselves from time to time. Alright? And, talked about this before. Me personally, I have an aversion to many things that are quite popular. Right? For instance, television. I used to watch a lot of television. A lot. Probably more than most people. When I was little. Right? After I grew up some, towards early 20s to mid 20s, I began to grow terrified of it. Now, I understand that this is strange by me, right? But straight terrified by it. It makes me very anxious to even look at it, and it does weird things with my brain. Right? I understand a lot of people out there, it doesn't really do that with them. All right? And, they have their favorite shows. I'm not knocking you, all right? All right? Me personally, I don't have time for it. I don't have time for the Big Bang Theory or the Game of Thrones or House or whatever you might want to watch. There's a lot of shows out there that are very interesting and entertaining. All right? Me personally, I just can't do it. It makes me very anxious. All right? But I realize that a lot of people do it. And thing is, the most important thing that I want to touch on is that watching these shows can be quite tedious, and it could take a huge chunk of time out of people's days. All right. At the same time, like I said, I'm not knocking you. There's things that I do that take time out of my day in order to distract me, in order to entertain me, in order to keep me from going nutballs. All right. So we all have our different things. Lots of times, what I'll do, especially one of my things, is I go on YouTube a lot, maybe more than I should, and I watch certain things and I listen to certain things, and they could be very tedious, very time consuming. All right, but I have you know that, let's say, for example, out of every 15 minutes of video that I watch, about 3, 4, or 5 minutes of that, I can tell in my mind, or something is filled with information that I would like my subscribers, people who trust me, I would like them to hear. All right, that's why a lot of times I like the video and certain things. All right, if you go down to my likes, my little likes thing, my little category of likes, you'll notice there's well over 500 some odd videos that you can check out. But like I said, very time consuming, very tedious. I wouldn't expect anybody to look at all these videos. It's way too many. All right, I'm saying all that to say this. All right, my channel, I do certain things on it. All right, number one is like sometimes I'll just rant about stuff. All right, and I imagine that some people like to hear me rant about it. That's why I do it. I imagine most people don't want to hear it. That's why I'm not viral. That's all right. Also, I send messages, personalized messages and letters to certain people out there. That's one thing that I do. And then I talk about autism. I talk about especially the tribulation in general, generally speaking. But see, this is what I want to do also, all right? Because like I said, there's certain things that other people say on other people's channels that I would like for my subscribers to be aware of. And with that all in mind, I understand that, they don't have all the time in the world to be looking up all these things, man. Or watching them or listening to them. It takes a lot of time. So what I'm going to attempt to do right now, you're going to see a lot more of these videos pop up, is I'm going to take videos that I see that I like, where I won't get in trouble for like copyright infringement and stuff like that. Take those videos, condense them down, speed them up, and like pretty much put them out there for you to get snippets of it. And you get snippets of it, and if you're interested in what it is that the video is talking about, well, then you can go down to the link and you'll find the whole extended video and really dive deep into what it is that interested you. All right, that's what I'm going to attempt to do, and it's especially good for me because I don't have all the time to be editing my own stuff and getting everything through my mouth out into your ear holes the way I would like to do it. All right, I'm not that articulate. Number two, my computer's an old computer. All right, even if I have some video editing capabilities, but you know what I'm saying. Even if I had more video editing capabilities, my computer is old as dirt. It's very, very old. I think it was the first computer ever made. Right, so it takes way too long. Right, so basically, just to sum it up, I'm gonna take videos of stuff that you might want to know, and I'm gonna put them out there so that you might get to know them. All right, and you're gonna want to know these things. The reason that I'm putting them out there is because I got a feeling that you're gonna want to know these things, like they're extremely important. Right? They very much tie into the tribulation. All right, and so that's that's what I'm pretty much doing. All right, so without further ado, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna see videos. I'm gonna have some new videos up for you. First one's gonna be Tony Bark, a doctor named Tony Bark. All right, she's gonna talk about vaccines and all that stuff. So enjoy and holler at me. Also, just so you know, my YouTube channel and most of my subscribers already know. It's a two-way street. If you comment to me, I don't care what kind of comment it is. You can be talking about how stupid my face looks. You comment to me, and I'll comment back. I'll read what you said. I'll look into it. If you feel like there's important information I should know, all right, send me a link and stuff. I'm gonna research that. I promise you, I will. It's a two-way street. This channel is all about growing and learning and sharing together, sharing information and knowledge. All right, so holler at me. The end.